Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Jurassic Park, the Lost World board game, so we'll get straight into it. We'll show you the box, guys, and then we'll pull it all out and we'll get a closer look. So do let us know down in the comments what you think, guys, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. So very nicely detailed box, guys. On the front there, you've got the T-Rex, and then on the back, you've got all the contents that we're going to see inside. So definitely going to be some building involved. You've got some 3D buildings that look like you got to put together. A few bits of dices and stuff like that, so still going to be pretty cool to check out. We'll get it all out now, guys, and see what's going on. So we have some stuff already pre-assembled because I've purchased this one second hand, but still pretty cool. Obviously going to take me a little bit shorter to get together. So as you can see, guys, I'll just pull out all the bits and pieces that are here, and then I'll have to work out how it all goes together. Because we've got some buildings, we've got some roof structures, looks like we've got some ramps. So we have our instructions here. So what I'm going to do, guys, is off camera, I'll take a read, I'll get all the boards set up, all the buildings set up, and then I'll explain how it all plays and goes together in the outro. So stick around for that, guys. We've got another section there, a whole bunch of smaller cardboard pieces, and it looks like we've got the main board on the base. Okay, so opens up quite large, guys. Just be careful not to fold it the wrong way. So as you can see, quite a large board there, guys. Quite impressed with that. Going to be pretty cool to get everything set up and play it all out. So we'll start going through a couple of the included items before we start. I start reading the instructions for you guys to work out how it all goes. So we've got our helicopter. I assume you need to get to that to escape. And then you've got a whole bunch of different character cardboard cutouts. There doesn't seem to be any bases, so I assume they just stand on their own. You widen out the base and they can stand up. On it, there's some character stands there for you, so just hiding in the other packet. So we've got the character stands like I showed you. We've got 6 dice, so you've got 2 black, a red, and 2 white. The white one has numbers 1 to 4, and then you've got a jump, you've got a go, a stop, dice. You've got no T-Rex and T-Rex. You've got go, stop for dinosaurs, and a moving one for dinosaurs, I think, with an enter on it. So see what they all do. We've got our T-Rex piece, which is pretty cool. We've got some other dinosaur pieces here as well. They look like more like raptors. All 4 of those look like raptors. So it looks like you've got 4 raptors and a T-Rex there. You've got your character stands. You've got the very nicely detailed board. And then we'll take a look at a couple of these structures, guys. So as you can see, this will be a building of some sort with a roof structure and probably something that goes on the top. Maybe that piece there, but that's another building structure. You've got one here that has jump, so it must have to roll a jump to get over the cracked roof there. This says main building on it, so there you are. We've got the helicopter pad here. We've got another building that has jump. You've got a land instead of jump for that one. Got a roof structure which will go on one of these buildings. Find out which one it is. Just a building there. We've got our little ramp here, and then we've got a couple more pieces of roof. A purple roof. We've got some more buildings that need to be assembled. So that's what they would look like. You'd pop them out and they'd be all flat, and then you'd build them as per the instructions. It's got assume they're numbered, so you got B, B, F, right, okay, so probably got to find the ones that all line up together. You got E here, so find out where they all go, and then you can put them all on the board as well, because they're all numbered, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so that's where the buildings will go on there, and then you'll find your corresponding parts. So you got C roof and a C base. So that's what's going to happen. All right, guys. Well, that's everything included in today's box. Like I said earlier, though, do let us know down in the comments what you think. If you haven't already, guys, do subscribe to the channel. Also, stick around for the outro, guys, where we'll check it all out in a complete set, and then I'll explain how it all plays and goes together, guys. So for now, we're going to conclude this part of the video. Welcome back, guys. So got it all set up and took a read of the instructions. Hopefully it's going to make a little bit of sense to you guys, but basically you set it up like so. Everything's lettered or numbered, so you basically build everything to the letters, and then you put them down on the board to the letters. So it looks very cool, guys, once it's all set up. Just be careful because it's just like thick paper or very thin cardboard that you need to click all together. So it definitely is fragile because of its age. So basically, guys, you've got your main building at one end, you've got your helicopter at one end. You choose two sides, so you can be the humans or the dinosaurs. So split up into teams, and then you basically, to win as the humans, you've got to get your humans from the main building all the way across to the helipad and take off in the helicopter there. So you need to get 3 humans to that, and then you win. And then the dinosaurs, they need to eat 10 humans, and then they win, because there's only 12 playing humans here. So once you take 10, then you've only got 2 left, and you can't achieve the 3 to take off in the helicopter. So the humans control the 2 white dice, and the dinosaurs players, they control the black and the red dice. So we'll start off with the humans, guys. You basically got a dice that says go and stop, and then you've got a dice that is numbered 1 to 4 or 2 to 4, and then you've got a jump on it as well. So basically you'll roll both of them every time. The stop and go dice determines whether you get to have another shot, or you got to stop and then the play reverts to the opposition, basically. So you got to move around on the circles here as a human. They're joined by paths. You just follow the paths around. You can't backtrack, guys. You just only go one way, but then you can go back the other way on your next turn. So you just can't keep jumping up and down. And then you've got diamonds on the board as well in front of buildings. So if you land on a diamond space, then you can enter a building with another. It takes up a move. So you just got to make sure you got enough moves. And you enter the building. You put your player on top of the building, and then they're inside the building. And then to exit, they can exit out on another diamond space, and then keep going around the board. You have a safe area, guys, in the sort of in the center here. So you're safe there from any raptors. They can't enter that, or they can't enter the helipad, or they can't enter the main building. So you're safe in those areas, but they can obviously surround you. So you got to be careful. You can't stay in the same place probably for too long. So moving forward, once you enter a building, there's a couple of buildings over here. You've got A and C, and you've got D and F. So if you enter those buildings, guys, they got to jump. So when you land on, when you roll a jump, then you can jump to the next building, and then you can exit out there. The dinosaurs, the raptors, they can't jump, so just be aware of that. So it could be a way to get away by jumping from building if they're about to enter the building. Now, that's basically the movement of the human characters. When you're controlling the dinosaurs, you roll 2 black for the raptors. Basically very similar to the humans. You've got a stop and a go, and then you've got 1 and 2 region moves, and then as well as enter. So we'll get to that shortly. You've got 1 dice here for the T-Rex as well. So he's controlled separately, but still by the dinosaur players. So you roll the raptor dice, stop go, same as the humans, determines whether you get another roll or you got to stop, and then you can roll either 1 or 2, and then the raptors, they move regions, guys, so they don't move circles. So you basically there's red outlines of the different regions, and then they jump from region to region. It just depends on, obviously it has to be adjoining to the previous region. If you roll a 2, you can't jump back and forth, you just got to keep going. Okay, so that's the raptor movement. They can enter the building by rolling enter, but they've got to be on the region that has they've got like a burst, like a kind of like a flame or an explosion kind of thing next to the buildings. If they're in a region that has that burst looking image, then you can enter the building. They enter the building, and then if there's any human players in there, they can eat them. Okay, so basically the raptors will eat any player that is in the same region as them. Any player that's in a building that's the same as them. So you just got to be careful, guys, because if you're just sitting around in a building, raptor can come around and enter that building and eat you, and then they've claimed a human. And then moving forward with the T-Rex, you roll his dice. He's basically got one move at a time or no moves. So what he needs to do is, he's got 10 spaces here. So starts off at 10 and then counts all the way down to 1 before he enters the main building. If you're keeping your humans here to think that they're safe, once the T-Rex makes his way to the main building, all humans left there are all eaten, guys. So just be careful. You don't want to leave too many in there for the big T-Rex to come there. Once the T-Rex makes it to the main building, you don't have to roll this dice anymore, and his basically roll is over. He's probably going to be satisfied. He's probably going to eat a few human players there. All right, guys, well, that's basically it. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. That's the instructions, that's the rules, that's how you win on both sides of the playing field. So if you did enjoy this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you leave. Hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Once we get to the next milestone, we're doing the next giveaway, so do subscribe so you're running for that, and we'll catch you next time.